guys doing? Yeah? Fuck yeah. Before we start, excuse me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. I just have to let you guys know that I am tired and I'm fucking sore right now. I've been making a workout video for drunks. It's called DUI exercises, man. I'm gonna go through all the fucking bases. I'm gonna have you guys dancing through checkpoints like Fred fucking Astaire, all right? And on top of that, I'm gonna throw a little extra. It's called an alphabet-ioki. It's gonna be the alphabet backwards, done karaoke style, so it gets stuck in your head like a Nickelback song or something. Z-Y-X, CBA. That's right. You know what? Before we go on, fuck Nickelback. That's right. Fuck. And all those other bands that write songs that end their lines with a yeah. Screw them. And what is it like? Why are there all these songs and videos about an old man picking up glass or something? I don't know. I don't know. Speaking of old men, I feel like I'm at a point in my life, numerically and physically, where I shouldn't be carded for anything anymore. You know what I mean? Fucking look at me. But the other day, 2 times in one day, I get carded. First, I went to pick up a pack of cigarettes. A lady looks at me. She's like, "Are you 18? Are you 18?" I was like, "Ma'am, if I'm 17, you better call me a fucking doctor." I got some Benjamin Button shit going on, but instead of Brad Pitt, I look like fucking Irish-Italian Louis C.K. in my most vivacious period. And then later on that day, I'm having Chinese. I love Chinese food. And I decided to have a beer. And the lady signs a card to me for the goddamn beer. She's looking at my ID, she's looking at me, she's looking at me, she goes, "Oh, not so young." I'm like, "Oh yeah, not so tipped." And do me a favor, Sing Sing, quit yelling at that fucking guy every time I want a Coca-Cola. Oh man, I don't know what I just found out recently that I'm also the worst babysitter ever in the world. Ever. I was watching my friend's 5-year-old kid the other night, and the little bastard decided to start mocking everything I was doing. So I was like, "All right, you're gonna repeat everything I'm doing? We're going to your father's fucking liquor cabinet, buddy, and I'm getting out a bottle of whiskey. You wanna do everything I'm doing? We're going shot for shot, you little prick." Guess what happened? That little bastard drank me right under the fucking table. 5 years old. But you know what they say, if you can't beat them, join them. So we've been hanging out. He's been my drinking buddy. Little Petey, he's back there, little 5-year-old Petey. Say what's up, everybody. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I hate kids, man. I fucking hate kids. First of all, they're liars. All right. Second of all, the rooms are always full of like airplanes and clowns, man. They're like the 2 things I'm most fucking afraid of in life. So my mother tells me I look stressed out recently. And I'm like, "No, Mom, I'm not stressed out. It's just that you and other moms, for some reason, want to always have lunch at 9 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. And it's always the night after you did a bunch of blow at your friend's last night at Applebee's party or some shit, you know what I mean?" Like, "No, Mom, I'm not stressed out. I just happened to snort a couple 2-tree zippy-zappy zangers last night. And now I feel like paper." And she tells me, "Oh, you look like you're stressed out. Oh, you're stressed out. I just want you to know you always have a place to go. But, you should really start living your life like you're 15 again. Go back to being happy." So I took her advice. Lately, I've been hanging out in front of the Circle K waiting for bums to go by so they can buy me alcohol. I got a good fake ID on the way. Some bums have a good sense of humor, too, by the way. I asked this guy to give me a liquor the other night. He goes, "You look older than I am, dude." I'm like, "I am, and maybe I am, but you know what? I have a place to go." So I know that's bad. I hate cocaine too. I really do. It's not because it's bad for you and people frown upon it. I hate cocaine because of the stupid fucking ideas you come up with when you're on it. You know what I mean? I was all zapped up the other night, man. I came up, here's my idea the other night, man. I'm thinking, "Oh, I got a great idea, dude. I'm gonna make a car wash, right? And on both sides, there's gonna be animals in cages. So it's gonna be like a drive-through zoo where you can wash your car, man." You know what pisses me off more than having a bad idea is knowing that you spent $200 goddamn dollars to come up with a bad idea, man. What else is going on in my fucking crazy ass life? Oh, I bought an Atari system recently that plugs in your television. You guys know what I'm talking about? You plug in the television, you got like 12 Atari games? Yeah. But you know what, man? I come home the other night to find out that somebody had robbed my whole goddamn place, except my Atari and my television. They took everything except my Atari and my television. So I'm waiting for the cops to show up, blowing a little steam. I come to find not only they robbed me blind, but Rob R.O.B. beat my top score in Galaga. If anybody sees Rob R.O.B., let him know that K.E.V. Kev says he's a D.I.K. dick. If you guys don't get that, I just want you to know that I wasn't overprivileged like you, so I couldn't afford a PlayStation. So how you guys doing tonight? You guys alright? Hanging out, having a good time? Where's Midnight? Is Midnight over there?
Midnight's not here.
We're doing man, we scared Midnight away tonight. That's alright, man. You know what I was thinking? I like Midnight, dude. He reminds me about Tucson. He reminds me about the freaky aspects of Tucson. I love this place. Let me tell you why. I've been a bartender since I was 20. I'm in my 30s right now. This is the only town I've ever bartended in where people try to tip you with rocks and feathers. Alright, I don't care. It's just my landlord doesn't give a shit about how much amethyst I accrue. You know what I'm saying? Thank God it's not that time. Come Gem Show, what else happens? You got the train hoppers. Is that what you call them around here? Train hoppers? They have no money, but they have dogs and violins. I don't know how the fuck that happened. Is there a train hopper clothing store too? That's what I'm wondering. I don't know. You know what I do like? And I'm probably get some flack for this on 4th Avenue, but I kind of like MMA, UFC. Any UFC fans? I do. I like watching a bunch of well-trained knuckleheads beat the shit out of each other. You know what I mean? But what I also like about it that you're never gonna see any like dead guy coming to the octagon or a fucking dude with a parrot on his shoulder. You know what I mean? Like WWF when. But what I don't like are the dudes who watch UFC and think because they've seen it and put like a tough guy shirt on, they know how to do that shit. You know what I mean? I was at a bar the other night. This guy comes and he's like, well, you know, judging by your arm length and your size, and I wouldn't want to try stand up with you. Nonetheless, you know, also I wouldn't want to try to like, you know, get you up, grapple with you, and make you submit. So what I was thinking, I'd probably just, you know, maybe get you on the ground, try to, you know, use my ground and pound. And I'm like, dude, I don't know if you're threatening me or trying to direct a fucking gay porn, man. I don't know what the. All right, you know what, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna get out of here so we can move this on. Thank you all so much. Thank you, Mr. Heads. Tip your bartenders. Come out, everyone's in.